Welcome back. 12.5, our final lesson of the year. Okay, so I know we're almost done. The good news is today's lesson much easier than yesterday's lesson. Okay, yesterday was probably one of the more difficult things we've done this semester. Today, back to one of the easier things we've done all semester. So, multiplying vectors by a scalar. A scalar is just basically some multiple that causes it to consistently change. Okay. So if we look here, vector v is shown. We have this vector. It's 4, 4, meaning 4 to the right, 4 up. That's our vector in composite form. Now we want to know what would it be if it was 2v. So we simply double it. Do you see how it's over 8, up 8? Okay. 8, 8. Okay, meanwhile, what if it was just 0.5? Well, then it's half as much. So over 2, up 2. And that is it. Okay? Now, sometimes we won't have a picture. Sometimes we'll have to go based on some multiplication. So if we have a 3 here, if we're trying to find what 3v is, just think of it as multiplying each part by 3. So negative 2 times 3 gives us negative 6, and 7 times 3 is 21. And that's all there is to it. Now on this next one, negative 4. So that will give us negative 12 and negative 4. Down here, it gets a little more difficult. 1.5, right? That's about as hard as this gets. Times about 1.5, that'll be, so 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 0.5 is 4. Add those together, we get 12. Negative 6 times 1 would be negative 6. Half of that would be negative 3. Add those. Negative 9. Now this last one on the front side, we're just taking 0.5 of each of those. So 10 times 0.5 is 5. Negative 2 times 0.5 is negative 1. So let me grab a quick drink. Oh, I made a mistake. Those are both negative. So because it was negative 0.5 here. So it'll actually be the opposite, negative 5 and positive 1 there. Sorry about that. Let me grab a quick drink and we'll continue. We got 4 more problems. All right. So if we look on the back, the only difference now is we are adding them after we multiply them. So the hardest part on the back is just being careful that you match the right one up. Okay, this one 2u plus 3v, this one v comes first, u comes second. Just be careful. So 2 times u, 2 times negative 2 gives us negative 4. 2 times 7 would be 14. We're going to add that with 3 times v. 3 times 0 is still 0. 3 times 4 gives us 12. We add straight down, negative 4, 26. And then just put your little composite brackets around it. So now here, be careful, it's negative 4 times v. So negative 4 times negative 1, that becomes 4. Negative 4 times 6, that's negative 24. Meanwhile, u would be negative 8 and negative 5. If we add that up, we'll get negative 4 comma negative 29. All right, our next one, u is just as is, 7 comma 10. Negative 6v, so negative 6 times 2, negative 12. Negative 6 times negative 4 gives us 24. We'll get negative 5, 34. And our final one, u and v, it's 2.5v, so that gets a little bit more difficult, but 2.5, so 2 times 2 is 4, 0.5 times 2 is 1, so 4 plus 1 gives us 5. 2 times negative 6 would be negative 12. 0.5 times negative 6 is negative 3, so add those together, negative 15. Meanwhile, u is minus 2 and plus 10. If we add those together, we'll get 3, negative 5. So just be careful, not difficult. Just got to take your time. There is an assignment on Delta Math, the final Delta Math assignment of the year. get it done, get it finished up. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day.